Let me ask you a question this morning. What is the most important thing in your life? If I ask you that question, you probably would promptly reply with, oh, my family, or my children, or my spouse. But are you actually living that way? We say our family and our relationships are most important, but our values are demonstrated not by our words, but by our deeds, not by what we say, but by what we do. In fact, I wouldn't even need to ask you that question to get an answer. All I'd have to do is to look at your calendar and look at your credit card statement. I have found if you want to know what somebody really values most, simply look at their calendar and how they spend their money in their checkbook. How a person spends their time and money reveals what they really value most. Well, no more lip service. It's time to make the main thing in your life actually the main thing. When I interviewed the late great Zig Ziglar a long while back, I asked him what he thought his greatest secret to success was. He responded, I made sure I had a home court advantage. He said, because what happens at home has a dramatic impact on what you're going to be able to do out in the public. So I always put my family first. If things at home are good, you have a better chance of being successful out in the world. If you're worried about what's happening at home, I guarantee you're not going to be quite as effective out in the world. So putting your family first bolsters your ability to succeed outside the home. Why do we work so hard anyway? Why do we want to succeed? Often our greatest innermost motivation is rooted in wanting to provide for and contribute to our family, to deliver security and comfort, and to open up opportunities for their future. In the end, when we look back at our lives, what mattered most will be the love we shared with those who mean the most. Not coins, cars, houses, boats, degrees, titles, or even applause. Your family and your significant relationships are the means and the end in life. So this morning, let's make a pact. No more lip service. Let's start actually studying and giving attention to what we say is life's most important value.